All right, I'm tapping in, guys, okay? Tapping into y'all's energy. Okay, Spirit, allowing Spirit to move through me. All right, let's see. What is the message? Spirit, what is the message for this collective right now? What do they need to know? Overall general guidance. Sun and rain. Wow. The sun and the rain and snow. That's crazy. So you got all three cards that talk about weather. Strange. Okay. Sun is healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. Okay. And then we have rain, cleansing, purification, and hydration. And at the bottom of the deck, we have snow, rest, contemplation. So this is a lot of different energies, and that's kind of strange because yesterday I kind of got like the reading that I did yesterday. I'm going to pull one more card, is what I just heard. Was very similar when it comes to like having multiple different types of like it wasn't weather. I don't remember seasons. It was seasons. Now it's weather. Let me get one more for this collective. The butterfly. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Time at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, here we have butterfly transformation, joy, beauty, and transience. Transience. Okay, you guys can't read the pinned comment. It says no questions. It says no questions. This is a collective reading. You're all welcome to comment I claim if you would like for this message to resonate with you. Okay? But please come in the room and look around instead of just saying stuff without reading the room. Okay? That's just how you should do with everybody. Okay. So the sun energy. For those of you guys that don't know, the sun is vital. Okay, this is what vitalizes our beings. Okay, it's not pinned anymore. Oh, she did. Okay, thank you, Crystal. I'm sorry I don't have any of my other I haven't even told everybody I'm live. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second before I continue this. I gotta text Ava live. And who else do I need to text? I'll text Kayla because she'll come in here and help too. My son can help too. Okay. All right. So the sun. So definitely we need to be out in the sun, okay? Especially if you live somewhere where it's been like really snowy and stuff like that. Go outside, put your body out there in the snow, okay? I know, Becky, it's okay. Thank you though. I know you would help if you could. Let me read this though out of here. The 49. And then I'm gonna pull tarot. Okay. The sun is the main source of life on our planet. Okay. The sun is the main source of life on our planet. It holds great power in the green witch practice. It gives us light, which feeds plant life and is essential to the process of photosynthesis. From these plants come oxygen, nourishing us when we breathe. Sunlight also brings comfort to our bodies, easing chills and dampness, helping us stay warm. The sun card is associated with robust health and healing illnesses. The light chases away the darkness and encourages joy and happiness. Let light in to illuminate dark corners in your life. Allow optimism into your heart to encourage you. There are bright times ahead. What else? What needs healing in your life? What needs comfort and attention? And we have rain here. So, okay, what I'm really getting from this, and with this thime at the bottom of the deck, which says self-awareness and presence, I feel like you guys are really starting to be aware of what's going on within your bodies, within your lives, and really starting to be self-aware when it comes to realizing the things that you are capable of changing. So maybe we're at an age like me. I'm 33 years old and I'm just now starting to say, okay, maybe I should start watching what I eat. I can't eat candy all day, every day, which I totally would. And I have been like my whole life, but you can't. Okay. And I think that a lot of us are starting to be more self-aware and conscious about what we do and how we do it and how it does affect our bodies. Okay. A lot of us are like seeming to realize that we are aging a lot quicker than we normally will. There's time is like disappearing right now. Okay, like time is 100% speeding up to the point where a year is going to end up being like 8 months soon. And a lot of that has to do with us not being in tune to the seasons. So we really have to step back out of the fake calendar that we're living in and just start moving with the planets, with the earth, with the sun, with the moon. We need to really kind of get back in sync with nature. Okay. It's super important. And when we realize how lucky we are and how grateful we should be for just having the sun, okay, I find it helps a lot when we can think of like a dystopian or like a future timeline where there is no sun and everything's frozen, or there is no land to put your feet on. You know what I'm saying? Like just find ways to kind of put you guys back into gratitude, because gratitude and optimism is what brings you things to be grateful for. Okay? So if we stay like every woe is me, everything's bad, everything's happening to me, everyone's this is blah 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 blah, the victim of everything, then you're just gonna continue to be that, and it's just gonna continue to fester within you and cause issues, okay? Within yourself and your body and everyone around you and everything around you. The rain card here, cleansing, purification, hydration. How long has it been since any of y'all actually stepped out in the rain and just danced? I mean, I know some of y'all might not be able to do that. I live in Florida, so 100% we can do that whenever we want because it's plenty warm enough. Some of y'all might be in the cold. But how long has it been since you did something childlike like that? How long has it been since you just ran outside and laughed and just like spun your arms out and like just spun around in circles and just danced in the rain and just laughed and had fun? Probably a good 20 years for most of y'all. Okay. Good. That's awesome, Patrick. That's awesome. See, Crystal? So these are the little bitty things that we take for granted. We're like, oh, I got my hair wet. Who gives a shit? Go outside and just dance and run in the rain, or lay down in the grass or on the concrete, whatever you have, and just allow the rain to wash over you, because that is the best way of purification. I always tell everyone in the shower to what did you say about freezing? The screen keeps freezing. It's probably because the energy is so strong. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on. Maybe that'll help. Freezing, it's probably because the energy is so strong. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on. Maybe that'll help. But when I channel super hard, sometimes it does that. Or if there's a lot of people in here that are really strong or powerful people, then it'll like bounce the energy off of each other. Hopefully that'll help. I turn my Wi-Fi on. Is it doing it for everybody else? Okay. So what I was saying, and Nana, I haven't forgot about you. I will definitely since I would definitely ask. I'll just stay around, Freya, okay? Okay, so it's just the energy probably, or your phone. Everyone's powerful. Yeah, everyone's powerful. They just forgot. Everyone's just forgot. That's all. You just forgot how powerful you are. We are all powerful. We all have the same piece of spark in us. Okay. So, anyways, the rain. It's really telling me like the energy that I'm getting from this is to purify yourself. Drink more water than what you drink as well. But cleanse yourself. Cleanse your space. Okay. Cleanse the things that you touch all the time. It's really simple. You don't have to have a bunch of cool witchy stuff. You just have to set the intention that you want to cleanse the energy. Okay? You want to cleanse your space, yourself. Okay? If you have sage, or if you have like cedar, or if you have like, you can even just get a spray bottle of water and just put some crystals in the bottom of it, or hold the bottle of water, and just envision you like glowing coming out of your hands, and it like touching the atoms in the water. Okay. Hey, Kayla. Thank you for the daily heart, me, everybody. Wow, a lot of people left out of here. That's okay. That's good. So we got some new subscribers. Kayla, this is Kayla, everybody. She is a coven mate, the newest member of my coven, and she is amazing. We got some new people. Um, yeah. So you just came into the collective reading, Kayla. So you're right on time. So we have sun, rain, and butterfly. The sun card is all about healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. And I was just talking to them and asking them how long it's been since you have went outside and danced in the rain and laughed. Yes, 3 new subscribers. Yes. Oh, and I posted the drops in the shop, guys, because I took them while I was on here. If you haven't heard about it, y'all got to get it. Look in the shop, and I don't know if it helps me make money if you buy them off of that link or not, or if that's only on videos. But help your girl out. But they're amazing. Okay. Okay. So with rain here, cleansing and purifying hydration. So pretty much what it's saying here with time, self-awareness, we are becoming self-aware. We are realizing that we need to heal things, that we can't just keep burying everything down and expecting us to be able to go through life. Because once we get to a certain age, we start seeing the results of that. It starts coming out, whether we like it or not, whether it's in pain or disease or attitude problems, or it could be a number of many different things. Okay, so they're asking you to allow yourself to be healed by the elements, the sun. Go outside, lay in your grass, and just let the sun beat down on you, okay? Um, Purify yourself with the rain. Go dance in the rain, laugh, like lay down in the rain, whatever, but just really allow that water to wash over you and cleanse your being. If you have a natural spring in your area, go be in it. Like we take so much for granted, okay? I saw this documentary. It was called Traveler from 3036 or something like that. I'm not going to go on a big tangent, but long story short, where he comes from, they cannot believe that we all have ground outside of our house and we're paying all this money for fake food that's poison when we have outside earth to plant food in. Thank you for the flower headband, sis. So we just take a lot for granted, guys, and we don't really realize how lucky we have it, okay? So we need to get more into optimism. And how do you do that? Fake it if you make it if you need to, okay? Fake it till you make it if you need to. Watch funny videos, watch comedy, go outside, see the sunrises, see the sunsets every day. It will change your entire day if you get your ass up and go out there and watch the sunrise. I'm telling you, it'll change your whole entire day. Okay? Be in awe of the beauty around you. We have so much beauty around us and we walk by it even when we're literally outside. We have to start focusing on these things, okay? Because it will heal your body. It will heal everything about you, okay? So with the rain card, I'm not even going to read it in the book. I might read the, what's your call it thing? Let me see. Rain, rain, rain. Also, gather the rain up, okay? Collect the rain. Put a bucket outside, collect the rain, and use it. Don't just let it go to waste. Well, I mean, it's not going to waste if it's going in the grass, but if it's just like running out into the road, get a bucket and put it like a filter on the top, and then just let your gutters go into that and just collect it. Use that water to bathe in or whatever. Okay, this is it. It's definitely healing. If there's a part of your life that is eroding due to an unceasing flow of unstable energy, oh, maybe I do need to read it. Water is one of the essentials of life and one of the 4 classical elements that we use in magical work. Rain hydrates soil and plants. It can be gentle sprinkling to moisten your garden or a heavy deluge enough to wash away previously stable land. The rain card tells you that something in your life needs cleansing and purification. It may be a light cleansing or it may be a full-on reshaping of your situation. There may be a part of your life that is parched and needs the rejuvenation. Meditate on the warning that this card brings and use the energy of water to purify the imbalance. Let the rain wash away what overwhelms you. Because look what is next, y'all. The freaking butterfly. Okay? This is the most beautiful card in this oracle deck, I believe. I did not even know this until I got this deck. Did you know that the caterpillar has to completely turn into liquid? Like liquid. before it can re-establish itself as a freaking butterfly. It not only has to willingly commit SUICIDE, it has to know that it's about to be turned into mush. Not just like mush, like, a little bit smushy. No, I'm talking about it turns into a liquid form in order to turn into this absolutely beautiful, magnificent creature. Did y'all know that? Exactly. So this is what we got to do. But see, we fight it though. We fight it, don't we? Because change is felt. It's not very comfortable. It seems like it's scary. It's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that because I'm alive right now. Your ego tells you, well, we can make it here in this shitty situation we're in. We don't know if we're going to make it over there. Okay? We don't know if we're going to survive that great happy life over there. We know we're going to survive this horrible ass shit we're going through over here. So maybe we shouldn't risk that beautiful, happy life, everything we want, and go over there because we don't know if we're going to survive that. So remember, your ego does that to you, okay? But I will read this really quick, and then I'm going to pull tarot, I promise. So, butterflies are commonly associated with beauty and joy. They are inspirational in their loveliness, but the journey they go through to achieve this metamorphosis is even more inspirational, and if less pretty. Caterpillars must completely dissolve. You have to let your ego die before transformation takes place. Exactly. I'm going to need you to stop airing my life out on all your readings. Well, if you would listen to them, then maybe Spirit would quit. If you took the advice and did it, maybe Spirit would quit. I can't help it. It's what comes out, comes out. You weren't even in here when I pulled these cards. You weren't even in here. Okay. Caterpillars must completely dissolve in the chrysalis, giving up their very physical selves in the process of transformation. Only once they have relinquished everything can their physical matter be reassembled as butterflies. The idea of that much sacrifice can be overwhelming, even if the end result is glorious. Fear of change can also hold you back. Let the beauty and joy of what awaits to inspire courage. What awaits you inspire courage. Trust that achieving your goal will be worth it. The butterfly card urges you to not be afraid to let yourself grow and become something new. Are you afraid to make a change, especially if this change means giving parts of yourself in the process? Guys, but the end result, you have something huge coming. I mean, this is the collective message that's been the same for quite a while now, myself included. We have something huge that's coming, okay? The death card, I can't make it up. Look, he's about to cut that cord. Okay, so a lot of you could need cord cuttings from people, situations, and things that are definitely energetically keeping you held back, okay? But if we could, okay, if you could channel, and this is crazy because I just figured out I can do this. If you could channel and put yourself in a timeline where you can see your future, and if I could show you what that future would be, would you be more willing to sacrifice your ego, sacrifice the things that keep you safe, sacrifice the things that you think you need in order to get to the other side? Ask yourself that question. If you could, then maybe that's something I might start offering, since I just found out I'm a time walker, time weaver, time walker, whatever the heck. So maybe we'll try to do that. First, I have to make the portal safe, but still, once that happens, maybe we'll start offering that, because I think that we all need something. Like, I mean, I know you're supposed to blindly trust and just, kind of like just do it, but that's a lot easier said than done. And I feel like a lot of people, like, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. Okay, bitch. Like, you act like I can just, and they're like, oh, it is. It's just that simple. No, it's not. I've done it and it's not that simple. It's hard. Okay. You have to literally fight everything, every instinct that's within you, and do what does not feel comfortable at all in order to do that. It's not easy. It's very difficult, but they are correct. What is on the other side is absolutely worth it. All right, let's see. Whoops. What is present self-awareness for time? What is time? The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like your soul has been working on this for a long time. I feel like deep down, you've been secretly planning this, or you've been secretly in your own subconscious mind been growing. You've been growing these grapes and these pentacles. Okay. In this deck, this is called the Everyday Witches Tarot deck. And in this deck, every person has a cat, which is like their soul. Okay, their subconscious. Me, depending on what the future. Yeah, exactly. But if it showed you that it was amazing. What do you mean, me, church? This is for everybody. Or did I forget what I said? I probably forgot what I said. I do that all the time. I have ADHD. Everybody does. Every single card has it. I'll show you. Like, see, this is the front of the card. That's the High Priestess. You see her cat's playing. So it's really cool because the way that the cat is interacting with the card, it really explains it. Like, look, this is the Three of Cups. This is a little coven, and all three of the cats are also celebrating. But sometimes the cats are not doing what the person's doing. So it's kind of like, oh no, your cat's telling you not to go that way, but you're going that way anyway. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. I'll show you. You'll see there's going to be more. I have to learn this deck still. I just got it. How does your garden grow? Do you have any long-term projects? Wow, this is 100% perfect because this card is talking about self-awareness, right? It's talking about knowing yourself. And what did I just say? I said, I feel like, at the beginning of this reading, I said, I feel like we are starting to take account of what's going on in our lives and how we're behaving, how it's affecting us, okay? It's not just physical. It's something that at a certain point in any endeavor, it is good to stop and take stock. Sometimes all you can do is wait for things to come into fruition. Do you have any long-term projects coming to fruition? Have you been waiting for something important? Odds are this card means that you are getting close, but resist the urge to push harder in the hopes of making things happen faster. It won't help, and it might hurt if you are on the verge of something. You may need to be patient to see what happens next. When the Seven of Pentacles is in a good sign, the Seven of Pentacles is a good sign that you might want to take a deep breath and try to relax. Take a deep breath and relax because things are coming in for you and they're coming in that they're all good things, okay? But it's asking you, how does your garden grow? Does it grow, hold on, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, assess what you've accomplished. Are they the results you hope for? Will the efforts continue to grow? Will your efforts continue to grow and prosper? Only time will tell for sure. So pretty much, like, if something is not growing, if something's not helping you, then do we need to cut it away? Okay, like weeds of a garden, you got to cut the weeds out in order for the garden to flourish. Okay, Jesus is King. The Lord is our Savior. Okay, He didn't come here to save us for our sins, but Jesus was my favorite human of all time. He did not come here to die for our sins. He came here to show us that we are all capable of his level, okay? We are all capable of doing what he did, all capable of growing as much as he grew, all capable of holding Christ consciousness within us. He came to show us that we were all magical. He was a student of the magical arts, and his true message has been silenced. All right. The sun. What's the sun here? The Seven of Swords. This deck doesn't have anything in reverse. So, okay. This is somebody that, it could be a boss, okay? This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This has to do with work. Some of you, this has to do with work, okay? You could be putting a lot of effort into a job that is not serving you anymore, okay? For some of you, it might not be a job. Take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? The Seven of Swords, though, she obviously is not supposed to be there. You can tell she's obviously not supposed to be there. Her cat's like, oh God, we're going to get caught. Like, let's go, get out of here. So she's coming in and sneaking into some place, and she's taking something that that does not belong to her, okay? But that's in reverse, even though there's no reversals in this deck. Then we have the King of Wands, okay? The King of Wands is a boss. This is somebody that is, very controlling, okay, and it's got to be his way. And you kind of got to do what he says as he says it. This is the King of Wands, which is, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I really see him as like a boss type energy, okay? But this could be a relationship, okay? And to me, it's like what this is saying in the reverse here is that you're not stealing your own happiness. You're not taking your own happiness. It's being taken from you, and you're just letting it go. You're just letting it out. You're just letting them run off with it. Okay? And it may be because you seem little, like you feel little compared to this person. Or this could be that you are a boss somewhere, but I really don't think so. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor, yeah, this is definitely either I'm talking to a male audience here, or this is somebody that could be a boss or a father figure. But you have been putting a lot of work into this. This is you putting in all the work, and you truly are really good at what you do. I mean, like, you have put a lot of effort into whatever this is. And maybe this person is going to come back and apologize to you, because normally in this tarot, the Seven of Swords in the reverse is like someone coming back to apologize for taking something that wasn't theirs. Let me find out. Let's clarify. What is the King of Wands? The Seven of Swords in the reverse again. It just came out again. The Knight of Wands, defensive, justice in the upright position. Is this an apology? No. Is Spirit saying they need to put their foot down and stop allowing someone to take from them? Nope. Are they taking from somebody? No. What the heck is this? Okay. What is the Seven of Swords in the reverse? The Three of Wands. Okay, so maybe you're waiting for something to come back. Maybe this person took something from you and you're waiting for something to come back. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe they took your happiness from you. Maybe they took your ability to be happy, your family. Okay? Hey, Jamie. They're giving it away. Yeah, you also could be giving it away, for sure. To this person or to this job, because you probably want to just succeed with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you just are the type of person where you're going to keep fighting for it until you get it. But I think that's what this is all talking about, assessing what you have created so far. Is it something that gives back to you? Is it something that is growing, or is it something that's stagnant? Is it something that's not just stagnant, but it's taking from you, okay? But the Three of Wands here is you expecting something to come back towards you, or you waiting for something to come back towards you. And if it is somebody taking from you energetically, they're not going to just bring it back to you. You have to take it. You have to take it. Okay. You have to say no, enough is enough. And you have to get your energy back, get your happiness back. It's up to you. The sun is here to give it to you. The sun is here. It's outside every day. Go be in it. You have the ability to be happy, to be optimistic. You just have to change your perspective, and you just have to change your surroundings, okay? All right, let's see what rain is. What's rain? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person or this situation has made you feel like at a complete loss within who you truly are. Yeah, this is a win at all cost energy. This is someone that does not care the fact that they're hurting other people, okay? You want a reading? There's four slots available for paid readings left. Let me know if you want Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. So yeah, this person is like so like hinged on doing it, like showing off, like showing everyone that she can do it better. but yet she doesn't care the fact that she's hurting the other two witches' feelings. Okay? And this, look at the cat at the bottom, okay? The cat's like got its hand on the book down there, okay? On the grimoire. And it's got the same type of soul that she does. Okay? Hey, Pedro. So the energy's like, oh yeah, I'm good and I know I am. Yeah, definitely. It's sword, so it's air energy, but that is the type of energy that Virgo, yeah, perfectionism, Capricorn are very much so type of karmic energies where they just, yeah. So the Nine of Swords, you can see this cat, her soul is like, hey, 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 look at me. And she just can't even, maybe that's your kids nudging on your arm. It's something outside of yourself that's trying to get you to wake up from this idea that you're not good enough. Okay? And look outside. So this is the whole thing about the sun and about how we take things for granted that I was talking about. She's in this stuffy ass room, okay? Worried about what she looks like, that she's not good enough. Her hair, she doesn't like her hair. She doesn't like something about herself. Someone has told her that she's not good enough and that she'll never amount to anything. But yet she's got so much beauty right there standing right next to her. There's a cardinal at her window. The window is fully open. There's a breeze coming through. There's so much green outside. The sun is going down. The sun is setting and she's missing it all. Okay, she's not seeing anything that's right there, right outside. So that's what this rain card is talking about, purifying. Get these situations and these people out of your life. Okay? Cleanse these situations out of your life. Coco, I answered your question earlier, and for Chu, this is a collective reading, okay? If you subscribe, you can get multiple free questions every single time I'm live, though. Okay, so yeah, this is what they want you to purify, okay? And it's like maybe this is a situation that you've been in your whole life or you've been in for a very long time and it feels very scary because this is the energy they have you in. But I'm here to tell you that you're only stopping yourself. You're only blocking yourself, okay? You can literally stand up right now and go walk out that window and find happiness. It's just, all you have to do is change your perspective. You just have to shift your perspective. It's that simple. You don't have to have the things that you think you need to be happy. You just have to think about them. Put your mind in those places and in those situations, and you will find happiness, even if it's just only when you have that image in your mind. It doesn't matter. You can put the image in your mind all day, every day, and then you become happy. And then you manifest all those things that you've been wanting, okay? So stop allowing other people to push you around, okay? Stop allowing other people to play mind games with you. Just don't. I say it's not that simple for some people, but you have to love yourself and have enough self-respect to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to allow y'all to keep doing this, like to keep playing in my face like this, to keep acting like I'm nothing or that you are something so much greater than me that I don't deserve to have self-respect, or I don't deserve to have respect as a human being. Clarify the Nine of Swords. You guys could live with this person. The Star in the reverse. Yeah, okay, this is a relationship for some of you. Yep, for sure, a relationship for some of you. The Star in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse. This is an imbalanced relationship. Thank you, Pedro. I'm so grateful for all of the love that you share, Pedro. This is a very, very, very unbalanced relationship, okay? This is something that you thought was your wish, and it's not. Okay, let's be real. It's not. This is something that maybe you wish for a long time. This could be a like an old fling that you really, really, really wanted, and then you got it and you realized, yeah, no, just because they were the most popular guy or the popular girl, and somebody I always wanted and I never could have, and now I have them, and now you're realizing you want to throw that shit the fuck away because it's not. Whatever appealed you to them does not equal the bullshit and the manipulation and the mind games and the torment and putting you in a state where you don't want to get out of your room okay? And you don't want to face anything that's around you. You don't want to see anything. You don't want to see the sunset outside. You don't want to see anything because you're so hyper focused on what's wrong with you. Because this person knows how to use these mind games. They know how to manipulate you into thinking that everything is wrong with you and there's nothing wrong with them. Okay? That's what's putting you. What you thought was your wish, okay? The Four of Wands is here. I don't know why it's upright. No, because it has to do with you being this is somebody in your home. So you could live with this person. All right, let's see. What's the Five of Swords? The Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah. So this person is a love bomber, okay? They definitely are enthusiastic, okay? And they can come in and have all these great ideas and give you all of these like bright inspiration and like all of these, and they pretty much act like they bring everything to the table, and no, the heck they don't. Okay, that might look on the outside like they bring everything to the table, but in all reality, it's miserable. Okay, so I think that you guys are starting to realize that this is not worth whatever they think they bring to the table is not worth your torment and your sadness and your depression and your anxiety and the fact that you feel so little after being around this person or being spoken to by this person. Like it's like every look that they give you, everything that speaks out of their mouth, even if they're not being mean, it's like it makes me want to throw up. Like get that face off your face. Like why are you looking at me like that? Like it pisses me off, this person. And then they walk around like it's fine. It's like, no, you just disrespected the fuck out of me just by looking at me. How does that even happen? How did you even do that? But it's like, and it's like, he. Like, they know. They know what they're doing. They know that that's what's happening. That's on purpose. And you're over here driving yourself crazy because you're a good person and you just don't do people like that. And you're not spending every second of every day trying to sabotage or try to get at other people. You're just trying to be happy and live your life. But it's not happening with this. So I see like a lot of regrets here. But Spirit is saying the sun, the rain, two very, very simple things that are at your disposal can rid you of this and can bring happiness back to you. You just have to be brave and willing enough to do it, to go out there and dance in the rain. Okay, because what's coming next is absolutely beautiful. Okay, the butterfly. What comes after you choose yourself is something that will make you say, why the F did I not do this like so much sooner? All right, let's see. And that could be a different person that's really waiting on you, or it could be anything. Whatever it is, it's much, 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 much better. And Spirit is like, I am tired of sitting around watching them go through this. What is the I can't make it up, y'all. The Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so look. The Nine of Pentacles. Y'all know what this card is all about. Look, she's got her cat hanging out behind her head. She's chilling. She's got her book. She's got a glass of wine. She's by herself. She's got a fucking shade tree. She's chilling. Okay, this is a happy ass woman. Okay, and with this, let me ask Spirit, but I'm pretty sure that's them trying to hold on to you so you don't have this, because this is your life. This is okay. This is definitely giving narcissistic abuse here. Okay, but this is the energy that they are trying to siphon from you. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. This is you having anything and everything that you want all by yourself and not needing anybody else to have it. Okay, but I feel like this person is the one that's holding on to you, even though its soul is like, hey, we got to get out of here. Let's let this energy go and get the heck out of Dodge before we get stormed down or whatever. Like your cat's trying to get out, dude. Your soul is trying to tell you, hey, we don't need to do this. But he's still sitting there. He's not giving in. He's holding on to your energy. Okay. I want to read this to you though, because this is what you have on the other side, this Nine of Pentacles. I create my own success and all is well in my world. There's a certain satisfaction to be had in knowing that you have earned everything you have through your own efforts. On point, Tyler. Yep. You've worked hard and now the work is finally paying off. Again, this is when you do the transformation. This is after you cleanse yourself from this, okay? Congratulations. Whether the Nine of Pentacles appears, whenever the Nine of Pentacles appears, it indicates a time when you can relax a little and bask in your achievements. Not that you can stop working altogether, of course, since the world doesn't stand still, but maybe slow down a bit and catch your breath. Even treat yourself to something special as a part as a pat on the back. You deserve a lot of credit, but so be sure to give it to yourself. The Nine of Pentacles may reflect current success or be an indication that such success is soon to come. Either way, it refers to goals you have achieved through your own efforts and merit. You made it happen or are working on making it happen. Are you giving yourself enough credit? If you've been pushing hard towards some goal, you are giving yourself a chance. Are you giving yourself a chance to rest and recover before you move on to the next one? Have you spent so much time and energy focused on your own and on your endeavors that you've been ignoring people or things that are important? If so, now might be a good time to remedy that. Fear of not having enough may be more harmful than lack itself. Okay, so that's not what this is about. Well, that might have been a message, okay? That might have been a message, but maybe this is talking about you fearing that you're not, but this is actually what you're going to end up with here. I'm going to clarify. It is good to be cautious and careful, but with what we have, but there is such a thing as holding on too tightly. This goes for emotions as well as for money. Yeah, I guess I need to read this. Not having enough money can be scary. The question you need to ask yourself is this: how much do I need to truly be okay? Are your financial concerns real? Maybe they are. Or are they based on a perception of lack because of past experiences or fears for the future? Sometimes we hold so tightly to what we perceive as necessary that we miss the big picture. If this card shows up in your reading, you may want to take a closer look at how you are dealing with financial issues and how much your emotions are coloring your attitude towards money. Let's see, because I don't know. I'm kind of getting it how I was getting it earlier. What is the Four of Pentacles? Justice. Yeah. What's the Four of Pentacles with Justice? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The Emperor. Yeah, again, it was the way I said it earlier. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse. Okay. So this person doesn't want you to have a new beginning. This is the Emperor. This is Aries energy, which is also my Narcissist card, except for it's normally in the reverse. But this is someone in control. Okay. This is the same person as this King of Wands over here. Okay. The one that is going to be telling you everything that you need to do. This is someone that's going to say, hey, it's my way. I know the way forward. And if you don't do as I say, then whatever the consequences. Okay. But this person does not want to lose your energy. Okay. They are not willing to let you go, to let that big old trunk right there is a whole trunk of your life force energy. This person is having to siphon energy from other people in order to survive, in order for them to feel vibrant, because they're cut off from source. Okay. So that's the transformation here. You have to release this. You have to purify this person, this situation. It could be a job, whatever it is, it's someone or something that is completely drained. And it's not a something, because this is intentional. Okay. Justice is coming. Okay. Are you judging this correctly? I feel like you're about to be. I feel like you are to the point now where you have to judge the situation correctly. Okay. And Spirit's here to also give you justice. So whether you like it or not, this is happening. This is being cleared from your life. Okay. I feel like the collective that I'm speaking to, you're very good people, but you're not good to yourselves. Okay. You are very caring and kind and loving to other people, but you put yourself on the back burner, which is the worst thing that you can possibly do. Okay. Because we should be taking care of our own bodies and our own selves before we take care of anybody else. And I know that we're not trained to think that. We're not trained to believe that. We're made to think that that's selfish and that that's wrong. But that's why they do that. So that way we stay sick and broke and stuck. Okay. That there's a purpose for every reason or for everything that they tell us that's bad. Okay. So really, all of you that are in here, if something was said to be bad by society, you should probably go research that shit and kind of like go in that direction, because it's completely flopped. Everything's flopped. The truth is completely just like upside down, okay? Or just delete it altogether. But justice is coming. And this is something that they're not going to break free from. And you will be free, okay? You will be free. And I feel like you're going to be so shocked to go from this Nine of Swords to this Nine of Cups that you're not going to know what to do with yourself, because you've been in this situation your whole life. You may have felt like you were in this, but then you would just face reality and be like, no, I'm actually on the inside, I'm looking like this. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse here. That means that you have created a karmic connection with this person because you haven't left already or left the situation already. Now you have a whole karmic cycle that you're going to have to probably replay in another lifetime, okay? But at the same time, this is meant to be over, okay? This karma is not yours to hold. Stop allowing them to siphon all of your karma, your good karma, and cloaking themselves in it, okay? That sucks that you have a child with them. Been there, done that. I have two. But that's not an excuse. It's absolutely not an excuse. There's no excuse, actually. There's literally none. It doesn't matter what you come up with. At the end of the day, there's no excuse, because if you are not okay within yourself, you're not going to be okay for your child. Okay? If you think because there might not be screaming and yelling and hitting and fighting that that's better for your child than leaving, you're wrong. That doesn't mean that that this person's for you. That child was just meant to be born. It doesn't have anything to do with well, it could sometimes, but that doesn't mean that that's the person. Um, were you knocking? Is somebody knocking? Oh, so touch in with your body, okay? Check in with yourself. Your body gives you signs all the time, but mainly, I feel like you know. If you know, you know. If you're being manipulated, if you're biting your tongue, if you're ignoring things just because you thought of this, then it's there, okay? It's not for you. And we are tested. We are put. Sometimes it's because we have to pay back karma. Sometimes we have to go through these situations because we're paying back karma from other lifetimes. Sometimes, slowly learning that I know. That's good. That's good. But yeah, your child might have just needed both of you guys to be their parent, and that's what you had to do in order to bring this child forth. But that doesn't mean that you're meant to be with them forever. We are not meant to stay in situations because certain situations said it. Like we are pulled like strongly. It'll feel like we are with someone that we're meant to be with the rest of our lives, but that's a lie. Okay? We have multiple different types of people that are supposed to come in and out of our lives for a specific time. The problem is when we try to keep it longer than it's supposed to be. That's when we end up toxic. That's when we end up hurting them and us ourselves, okay? That's when we end up creating more negative karma that we then have to continue on, or we have another whole 10-year cycle that we have to play. Okay, Star, I don't know why you keep repeating your question. I'm obviously doing a collective reading. There's no questions right now. I've sat here and watched your comment over and over again. I'm not answering you because we're not doing questions. That's self-explanatory, I feel like. Sorry about that. They are latched onto your energy. You can't be okay within yourself if something like that is draining you to that extent, and still be a mother and take care of your child, because let's face it, that's a whole feat in itself, okay?